friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to a flip through of my favorite magazine, Mantra Wellness. Now, I have been flipping these for quite a few years, to be honest. This is not sponsored. I don't get them for free. I pay for all of my subscriptions since day one, and I didn't used to even subscribe. I just used to get it when I could find it. So it's just one of my favorite magazines for a few reasons. There's a whole playlist on my channel. If you go under playlist of mantra flip throughs, if you want to see them in the past, I know sometimes they're hard to find. I would highly recommend just subscribing. But I used to also enjoy the hunt, quite honestly, and when they would come out and whatnot at different times. So anyway, this is Mantra Wellness. This is volume 47 for reference. Now, if you're not familiar with it, I flip it because I absolutely love it. I love it for two reasons. I love it for obviously its content, and I think, and I say the same thing like every time, I think it handles some very, very important like topics, some wellness topics, and I think it does it with like important information, but in a very palpable and swallowable way, if that's the right, even, I don't know another way to say it. So we'll talk a little bit about that as we go. I also love it for journal fodder, if you will. So why do I even say that? I don't even know, because I hardly cut these up. Like, I want to cut them up. That's why I have them after I use them. I want to use them in my journals, but I have a stack. I'm not going to lie. I have a really hard time cutting these up, but I think they're super fun for journals. And when I do cut them up, I'm always very happy. So, let's see. This is one cover. It says Mantra Wellness, Creators, Makers, Dreamers. Learn, grow, and heal. Your life doesn't need to be perfect to be fulfilling. And then if you flip it the other side, prioritize your needs. Your life doesn't need to be perfect to be fulfilling and complete. Same quote. So let's see where we're at. All right. So this, gosh, I mean, what fun. I don't know where that is, but like, that just looks fun to live there. I'm sure, as with everything, right? It's not always what it seems like in pictures. I know that, but just, it still looks fun. Okay. So now the first thing I'll say is, like I said, I've been flipping this for quite a while, and I have seen in maybe this year, the ads kind of change. And I know some of you have made note of that as well. So we'll just take a look and see, see what we find. This, I feel like, used to be more artwork and advertising, and now it's clearly like an ad for an airline. So, all right. Oh, right off the bat, I was missing some of these quotes in the last one, or maybe they're only in half now and I flipped the other half first. I don't know. But this is one of the things I love about this magazine. They have beautiful full page quotes. I love that the other side is not art, now that I say that. I often take these out and just put them on a clipboard. Sometimes I hang them on bulletin boards at my work. I used to have a different office, and, I'd put them up there. So I love this. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. Yes, beautiful. Now look at this. That is gorgeous too. Like, even for a glue book or for just art journaling, that's gorgeous. Wow. It is for, obviously, this brand of stuff, but I love these. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. So right here, this is an article, if you will, or a topic about positivity is key, given it's everything. And this is by Corinne Snell, and she's on Instagram. So they highlight different artists and people to kind of comment on different topics every month, I guess. And I think they have a few paid contributors that are every month or something. But Oh, look at by Lily Pulitzer. I'm a believer that color affects people's moods. Yes, it does. There is no doubt about that. I found I could say things with color and shapes that I couldn't say any other way. Georgia O'Keeffe. So these quotes are fun to cut out. Um, yeah, creativity is contagious. Pass it on. So, again, okay, I have not looked at this at all. I'm absorbing it for the first time with you. So, just forgive me if it takes me a minute to read something or, something like that. So, after I do this flip with you, I take it upstairs and it sits on my nightstand for quite a while as I go through them. So, yeah, these I love to cut out, right? Like for backgrounds or pieces in your journal. Now, always obviously check the back because this part, I think I would take this picture right here, maybe over, these. I'm not too sure, but you'd still get some small pieces of these. So just, making sure we're checking the back. Look at the artwork though. I love these quotes that, yeah. So I'm not too sure. So I think Corinne Snell is the artist of these right here. It says the information, the 411. I'm a printed textile designer with a passion for color, pattern, and lively print. So this artwork, I believe, is from her. All right. So this one is about She's That Wallflower, recharging your creative spirit. Little tidbits. This is what I'm saying, like little pieces that you can absorb. Um, yeah. What makes a difference? Business tips, words for women. Now, this is Elizabeth Tuck, it looks like, her art. Oh my gosh, what fun. Yeah, and then like life changing lesson. The richness I achieve comes from nature, the source of my inspiration by Claude Monet. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at this artwork. So this looks like all artists that they're highlighting. Wow, look at that. Um, yeah, a quote from Brene Brown. It takes, and then down here from Irma Bombeck. These are great. Like really fun quotes. This artwork stunning. Look at this. Stay sane. Awareness, rest, and checking in on yourself. Okay, so this is not too sure. Rami Palstra. This might be their work. And then they've answered these questions maybe. I also say sometimes you'll see repeated artwork in here, which means like they've paid someone to have that same artwork on pages or whatnot. Life is for living, healing imposter syndrome. Oh my goodness. Healing imposter syndrome, scarcity mindset, and learning that we all belong. Okay, now I'll give my spiel. This is what I'm talking about. So these are heavy topics: imposter syndrome, scarcity mindset, learning that we all belong. These are things that people handle like on deeper levels, if you will, maybe therapy. And here they've given it to you just in like little doses, right? Yeah, I think that's very interesting. And then they still have some fun quotes, and then they've highlighted this artist. It looks like that's really fun. Look at this one. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. And this one might go over 2 pages. Trying to look at some of the things that were asked and written. These are gorgeous. Look at this artwork. What's something that drives you crazy? I have an insatiable desire for alone time, but the way that my life is set up doesn't allow for much alone time. Oh my gosh. I know some of us can relate. Some of us can relate. All right, here's another author or artist, excuse me. And then this one's about putting in the work. Look at this. Wow. So this is a lot of highlighted artists. The beauty of nurturing your spirit. Wow. Really pretty. Oh my gosh. That could be like beautiful wrapping paper. And I love the little quotes. You could just cut these little quotes out, right? And put them in your journal. Courage is found in unlikely places. I'll tell you what, friend. I'm going to rip this whole page out and send it to you, and you can do with it what you want. Freedom lies in being bold. Oh, okay. That one's going to you. All right. So look at that. I ripped a page out. Oh, look at this. Very cool. Very cool. All right. This quote says, "You don't need to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven." Okay. This quote alone is like so incredibly powerful. Now, I'm hesitant to say this, and I could completely be wrong. I think I've seen this print before and this quote before. Maybe not together, but who knows? And it was probably like 5, 6 years ago. I have no idea. But I absolutely love this. And maybe I have it. Maybe I just saw it on Instagram recently, but I don't know. I know that there is a quote very similar to this that I've ripped out and framed in my office for a very long time because it's so powerful and so true. Okay. So again, this is a very hip, cool, fun way to have a very, very powerful quote up in your office or on your desk or around you or just to remind you, right? Love it. Absolutely love it. Meditation, self-care, and wellness essentials. Love it. Listen to the wise voice in your head. Oh, that's one of my visions. Maybe not there, but maybe. So much fun. So much fun. Slowing down and remembering to breathe. From Georgia May in Lincoln, England. Oh, yes. One of my favorite quotes. Integrity is doing the right thing when you don't have to, when no one else is looking or will ever know. Love it. Love it. The courage to transform your life. But again, you could just, right? You could just cut this out. Wouldn't that be beautiful in a journal? And then these, I love cutting these out for journal spots or, covering up places. But it takes me a while, right? I got to read through all this and have it and I don't want to cut up things too soon, obviously. Gorgeous. Compassion, creativity, and confidence. Again, these are all words, right? That you could cut out and use in your journal. Love it. Be your own muse. And they do have a wide range of like art and styles in here. Well-being and creativity. Ooh, look at that. The power of rest, vulnerability, and therapy. Oh my gosh. So these are all just artists that they're highlighting. This is Jessica. She lives in Oregon. Up here on the PNW. Drives me nuts. Body shaming, whether it's someone doing it to themselves or to others, it's just obviously unproductive, unkind, and unnecessary. Let's move on from this and be more loving to ourselves and others. That's cool. Look at keep creating. All right, look at this. There's power in choosing how you participate in the world. Oh, yes. Yes to that. Progress over perfection, yes. Just start. pivot and improvise. Yeah, that is very, very close to a very old military saying, but yes, love it, love it, love it. Color-filled life, visualizing your dreams into existence. Oh, you'll never find a rainbow if you're looking down. Okay, and that is half of the magazine. So then you get this fun flip, and you get to flip it over. Super cool. Look at this cool golf cart that's pink. All of it's pink. Now, I would really love to know where this is. So we're going to look for the table of contents. Beautiful picture, Switzerland. Here's the table of contents. The life you have led doesn't need to be the only life you have. Oh my gosh, how powerful. Let's see. So here's a note from the editor. Doesn't it normally tell you like on the cover? They are on Instagram at Mantra Magazine. I will say the other reason I like this, and I normally say this in my video, is I think, in my humble opinion, it's very affordable. This magazine's $7 in the U.S., $9 in Canada, and normally magazines like this are like $14, $15, and so I think it's very affordable. I don't know where that place on the cover is, but it's very cute. If you know, let me know. Look at that fun luggage. Oh, and look, it says July. It's called July.com. That's the name of their company. That is cool. Wow. This looks like another luggage company, Antler.com. Never stop doing things for the first time. I love this. Now, again, this may not be your color palette or like, which I get. Trust me, this is not my color palette. This is not, I'm not this bright, friends. I'm just not. These are not the colors I would choose if I were making this, but I still absolutely love it. And again, I have many of these cut out. Like we could just take this one right now. I have many of these cut out, and oftentimes I will probably recut that. And then oftentimes I put them like in a paper cover, plastic sleeve. I have them on like clipboards kind of up in my office, if you will. And I rotate them through. So, but this quote alone is so powerful. Again, if you're working with people, all of us, right? We never want to stop doing things for the first time. We want to try new things. We want to fail, quite honestly. You don't want to be completely knowledgeable about everything you do, because then you're not growing. And so this is super powerful. So that's an example, of just like pulling the whole page. But even words on these, I think, are fun. So you could just cut out like this summer, or cut out these fun flowers. All right, here is another author or another artist. Yep, if it costs you your piece, it's too expensive. You got that right. No one is you, and that's your power. Scheduling time for self-care and growth. So lots and lots of artists highlighted. What I have not seen actually is, oh, look at this: wellness, self-care, and creative fatigue. I know a lot of people have been talking about kind of that, recently, and oftentimes we're like, oh, I lost my mojo, or this says there's room for your creativity. There's room for you and for your art. Yeah, it may seem that the market is oversaturated, super competitive, and filled with all the amazing art and talent, but there is always room for you, and it's just waiting for you to be brave and jump for it. It takes a lot of no's to get to one yes. We could just be one step away from a yes, so never ever give up. Keep showing up, keep showing your work, refining your art, studying and improving, and believe that someday your art will be out in the world. Oh, I love that so much. This one says, I've never seen any life transformation that didn't begin with the person in question finally getting tired of their own bullshit. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at this bright colors. It's important to take risks. Yes. Ooh, quitting my job to do something I love. So again, I mean, this is all highlighted authors this month, or this volume. So this is, again, I know I've showed this. This was the same ad that was last month or last volume, and they may have changed the words. I don't obviously remember, but this is an ad for vitamins, obviously, or supplements. And then they have these beautiful affirmation cards down here and quotes. You could cut these all out, stick one on your mirror, stick one in your rearview mirror, stick one in your wallet. Love this. Love this. All right, healthy mind, healthy spirit. Yes. Look at the pandas. This one's cool. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is so cool. Now, okay, this I've seen before. I had this in my office. I literally cut myself off in the middle of a negative thought, like, girl, we don't have time for this. I love this very, very much. And this is very typical of some of the older mantra things, like with this tropical, and I know I've showed that before. I often cut all of this out and use it as borders on pages. Yes. Yes to this. Girl, we don't have time for this. Love it. All right. Make an ordinary life extraordinary. This is attitude is everything. Oh, look at that. More beauty, more happiness, more softness. Oh, excuse me. I was thinking I was going to sneeze. I'm thinking I'm not right now, but I might. I thought I was going to sneeze. Self-care and wellness. Balance, exercise, and prioritize yourself. Yes. Doing nothing is doing something if you decide to do it. Oh my gosh. That's powerful. And look at this. Make waves. Wow. That's like, the colors are not 100% on, but that's very like 1977. Create often and keep persevering. Yes. Surround yourself with the best. Always surround yourself in business with the best people you can find. The clearer the brief, the happier the results. Always look at ways to disrupt and evolve. Super cool. So advice for creative entrepreneurs. Love this. Let's do this. Are you really enjoying your life? Prioritize your needs. Yeah, this is interesting. These are all artists they've interviewed. I don't see anything by some of the normal authors that they have in here, except that your life doesn't have to be perfect to be fulfilling and complete. Oh, pretty cool. Oh my goodness, look at this one. I have no right to call myself one who knows. I was one who seeks and still am, but I no longer seek in the stars or in books. I'm beginning to hear the teachings of my blood pulsing within me. My story isn't pleasant. It's not sweet and harmonious like the invented stories. It tastes of folly and bewilderment, of madness and dream, like the life of all people who no longer want to lie to themselves. Herman Is it Hess or Hesse? That's interesting. Making decisions you love, choosing joy every day. See, I would go back through and like cut all these out. You could punch these if you don't want the whole, you know, piece. You could punch pieces out of it. It'd just be so beautiful. This is very typical of mantra. This is like what I would say is this and the other one with the leaves, right? So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. Powerful, 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 powerful. Unapologetically celebrate your authentic self. If it's not working, move on. Yeah. This is cool. Yep. Look closely at the present you are constructing. It should look like the future you are dreaming. That's a powerful quote as well. Like, does this choice today get me closer to my goal tomorrow, next week, next year? That's the simple question, right? Does this choice I'm making right now get me closer to this goal over here? That's what, right? All right. Honoring your inner voice and things that bring you joy. Yeah, this would be a hard one because I would want the quote for sure because that's just me. But these are super fun. Yeah, recognize the simple things that bring you the most joy. Oh, there are always flowers for those who want to see them. Henry Matisse. Love it. Yeah, gorgeous. I mean, I already have so much of these already cut out. I remove myself from situations that I find uncomfortable or overwhelming. Look at that. Stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Love it. Living with intention and purpose. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, don't try to be original, try to be good. Very cool. And even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. Powerful, powerful. And that is halfway through. So again, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure of exactly because I feel like I say the same thing every time. I'm not too sure of exactly what changes have been made because there is not an advertisement in here for their other two magazines. I don't know if they've separated. I don't know if those other two magazines went away. And I know someone asked me last time to print it. You guys can order this online. They are on Instagram at Mantra Magazine. And oh, right here. They have Origin Magazine and Thrive Magazine. Right here. It says it. So they used to have pictures of them and like a full page ad for it. So that's interesting. But you can go on mantrawellnessmagazine.com, I think, and order. Well, go to the Instagram. How about that? And then I'm sure you can order it if you want. So I don't know. I just always like sharing it with you guys. I love sharing kind of like different sources of inspiration. I love seeing what you guys like. And I always find this inspiring. Again, I will take this up. It will sit by my bed for quite a long time. I'm actually not through the last one. I always read like, I don't even know how many books I have by my bed right now. There's quite a few. I would say maybe 4, probably closer to 6. And the other Mantra Wellness Magazine. So it'll be a while till I get to this one. I really enjoy kind of just looking through them at, as I go to sleep or whatnot. And one day it'll get cut up and used for, some beautiful journaling pages or words or whatever. So if you enjoy it, let me know. If you already get it, let me know. And if you have gotten it for a while, do you think it's changed? I think it's changed. So I might go online and kind of figure out. And if you know where this is, could you let me know that too? Creative Entrepreneurs Share. Yeah. So this whole issue is about creative entrepreneurs sharing. Yep. And creative entrepreneurs sharing. Interesting. I'm going to maybe do a comparison. I'm going to maybe get out some of my old ones and some of my new ones and see how they've changed a little bit, because I don't think I'm crazy. You don't have to comment on that. But gosh, look at this. It's just stunning. I think, yeah, I think it's changed a little bit. I still love it. I still love it. And I think it's well worth, and it's cheaper if you get it online. So if you buy it in the store, again, it's $7 in the US, $9 in Canada. And if you order it online, like, it's a little bit cheaper than that, and you buy a year subscription and you get 4 a year. Okay. All right. That's it for me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you sharing all the goodies you enjoy. And I hope you like this flip through. Let me know. Say hello below. If I don't know you, please say hi. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. You know I love everyone here. So I'm super glad you're here. I hope you're having a great day. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.